Hey, welcome. So, if you're just getting into Terraform, there's this one question that trips up pretty much everybody, and it's a big one. It's not about the code or some complex command, it's something way more fundamental.
I mean, think about it. You're deploying servers, databases, all this cool stuff with just a few lines of code. So where is that magic actually happening? Where does Terraform itself run? Seriously, what's your first guess?
If your brain immediately went to somewhere in the cloud, you are not alone. It's a totally logical guess. After all, you're managing cloud resources, so it makes sense that the tool would live there too, right? Maybe on some hidden server, constantly watching your files.
Well, that's the big misconception we're going to bust today. It doesn't run in the cloud. The real answer is actually a whole lot simpler and, believe it or not, way more powerful. Okay, so to really get why this matters so much, we have to go back to square one. What is Terraform, really? At its heart, Terraform is just a command line tool. That is it. It's a program, an executable file that you download and run right on your own laptop or workstation, inside a terminal window. It's not some mysterious service running on a remote server somewhere. And this part is absolutely crucial. Terraform does nothing, absolutely nothing, until you explicitly type a command and hit enter. It doesn't run in the background, it doesn't watch for file changes automatically, it only ever runs when you tell it to. Now, you might be thinking, wait a minute, isn't that a limitation? But this whole local execution thing is actually one of Terraform's most important features. This isn't just a random design choice. It's the very core of the infrastructure as code philosophy, which is all about making changes deliberate, reviewable, and safe. Just think, if it ran automatically, you could get all kinds of surprising and unwanted changes. But the reality is, because you run it on your own machine, you get to review every single proposed change before it happens. No surprises, no accidents. So this philosophy of deliberate control starts right from the very beginning. And getting this powerful tool onto your machine is incredibly straightforward. Let's just walk through it real quick. It's a really simple process. First, you just head to the official website and download a single file for your operating system. Second, you install it, which is often as easy as moving that file into a system folder. And finally, you just do a quick verification to make sure your computer knows where to find it. And that verification step, it's as simple as opening your terminal and typing Terraform version. If it prints out a version number, congratulations! Terraform is installed and ready to go on your local machine.
All right, now that it's installed, you have a whole toolkit of commands at your disposal. Let's look at the 3 fundamental ones you'll be using constantly. These are your bread and butter for managing infrastructure.
This core workflow is basically your safety net. First, you prepare with Terraform init to get everything set up. Then, and this is the most important step, you preview with Terraform plan. This command shows you line by line exactly what's about to be created, changed, or destroyed. Only when you've reviewed that plan and you're happy with it do you perform the changes with Terraform apply. See the pattern here? Every step requires your direct action. Init, plan, apply. You have to type each one. Nothing happens by itself. You are always 100% in the driver's seat. And that really is the single most important thing to take away from all this. Forget the idea of a magical cloud service. Just remember this. You, on your own computer, are always in control of when Terraform runs. So yeah, the power is literally at your fingertips, waiting in your command line. Every apply is a decision you make, consciously. The only question left is, now that you know you're in complete control, what are you going to build first?